So let's switch to that one now. And once again, we're at a level 5. So I'll divide up to a level 7. Go over to my clay tubes and add some more detail. Perfect. So all that remains is for me to do the same thing I did with the lock portion. Just use my Mech A and I'll be complete. And then what I'll do is I'll come back when all that is finished and I'll show you how I do the final assembly of the book. And at that point, we're pretty much finished with the sculpting and ready to move on to the poly paint and start adding color. Okay, I'm now complete with the top portion of the lock, and all that remains is for me to create a duplicate of this and switch it to the bottom like we did before with the angle brackets. So I'm going to create a duplicate in my subtool menu. Once again, I'm going to delete the lower and now switch over to the deformation, and I want that to flip and mirror into the opposite direction. Let's try the Y. Yeah. So Y is what we're looking for. So we now have that in both areas. And one of the things I want to do is turn the lock portion back on, which is this. So just making sure that everything looks good, which it does. Looks like I have a little bit of my pattern embedding in. I'm not really worried about that at the moment. Let's turn on the book itself, and you can see that needs to actually come down. So let's go ahead and select on that bottom piece. Let's see, should be this one. And use our move. I need to turn off my symmetry. Make sure that's off. Okay. And right, that's for this part here. Okay. That's not behaving, so I'm just going to use it that way. And let's actually get that to come down here. So I'm going to isolate it and then turn the book back on so I can see what I'm doing. This needs to come up right about there. Turn on the other brackets. Make sure every part of the lock looks correct. I think what we can do now is actually move the lock a little bit. Okay, so now we have all of that lock detail in place.